Hi, my name is Brandy Keenan, and I would like to welcome you to Get Grounded. I'm going to share a bunch of ideas with you, not a bunch. Few. I'm going to share a few ideas with you on how to get grounded and how to call back your energy and how to really feel good in your body, feel safe and secure. So we are going to go ahead and get started. The first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to call back your energy. This is a thing that I do usually before bed, but you can do it in the morning when you first wake up, or you can do it in the evening when you go to bed. You can also do it at any time throughout the day if you're like, I feel like I'm a little bit scattered. Let me call my energy back. You can do that anytime during the day also. So I'll just sit, take a deep breath. I, Brandy Nicole Keenan, call all parts and pieces back to me. Parts, energy that's gone to different places, different lands, different times, different spots, and come back to me now. I, Brandy Nicole Keenan, call back all parts and pieces of me, of my energy from anywhere, from this time zone, from different time zones, from different spaces, from different places, whatever feels good, like really get into that. And I do that 3 times. I, Brandy Nicole Keenan, call back all parts and pieces of my energy back to myself now. Super fast, quick and easy, right? Like you can do it that fast and that easy. Or you can spend a few minutes, really, you don't have to think about where your energy is or where it's gone to or every place that you stopped along the day. You don't have to worry about that. You just have to say, I'm calling you back to me now and state your full name. I'm calling my energy back. I'm calling it back now. Super cool, super easy, right? Okay, the next thing I want to tell you about is how to put a little protection bubble around yourself. This is a thing that I used to do every single morning before I would even like I would sit in the bathtub and I would do this. I haven't done it for a while because I haven't needed to. It's gotten easier to protect and use boundaries and stuff like that. But in the beginning, I was doing this every single morning. So this is a good idea for you. You can do this. Also, you can make it a short thing, you can make it a long thing, but just this is going to help you a lot. So I will sit and I will close my eyes and I will visualize. And I'm going to walk you through this and then we're going to kind of do it together. So I'm visualizing a bright, sparkly, for me, it's bright, sparkly white light, diamond shining light. Okay. Coming down from the heavens. It is coming down and it's getting right to the top of my crown. And then here, and in my head, it does like a whoop, 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 whoop. And I feel it like make that noise and expand around me. So now I'm in this bubble and I like to put my hands out so that I can feel the bubble around me. It goes as far as my hands around in front. Like I know this bubble is around me. So if that feels good to you, you can do that. We are going to go through this together, but first I'm just walking you through how I do it. So I know I've got this bubble here. And while I'm in here, I ask my guides, my guidance team, guardians, if you have Reiki energy, you can do that. I just ask that only things in my highest good be allowed into this bubble. And I visualize things that are great coming through. They just kind of come through the bubble walls like like a sifter, kind of like they get sifted and they can come in there. And then I visualize and I ask and I say out loud, anything not in my highest good, any people's energy, anything unwelcome, anything that's not going to help me, I ask that that bounces off. And in my head, I'm seeing it like an arrow kind of like coming and then bouncing off. It's my big magical bubble here of light is just gonna like to me, it's like a bendy, twisty, it hits my bubble and it bounces off. So you get to play with that a little bit, what feels good to you, but I watch it bounce right off. So I am going to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, okay. So you get to make this as long, again, as long as you want to. So I invite you to do this with me. I like to close my eyes. I personally feel like I see, feel, see, visualize things better with my eyes closed. So that's what I like to do. But if you want to be eyes open, staring at a space, looking at something, then that's okay. You can do that. So I invite you to sit back with me. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And now visualizing that bright white light, I'm going to look up at the sky. I'm visualizing that bright white light coming down. Yours can be any color that you want it to be. It doesn't have to be a color. I'm visualizing it come to the top of my crown. At the top of my crown, I see that it is expanding around me. And for me, it makes that little noise. Wub, 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 wub. And now it's around. I just want you to sit here for a moment in this space, feeling the safety of this bubble around you. If you want to put your arms out and just know that you are safe and protected in this bubble, I invite you to do so. I ask my guidance team, my guardians, my angels, my spirit guides, please allow only things that are in my highest good. And you can repeat this, you can say this after me. You can change it up however you talk to your people. I ask that you only allow things into this bubble that are in my highest good, that are going to help me, that are going to help me grow, that are going to assist me on my journey. I ask that only good things be allowed into this bubble. And I ask that everything else, other people's energy, things that aren't for me, things that aren't mine, things that don't belong to me, things that aren't going to assist me on my day, I ask that those things just bounce right off. They can bounce right off. They can hit the bubble and fall down, whatever feels best to you, whatever you can see. And I'm watching those just fall right down. And then I say, thank you. I thank you. I thank you for assisting me on this day, on this journey, on this adventure. And I just leave the bubble there. I know that the bubble's there and I know that it's safe and it's protecting me throughout the day. So that's a thing that I like to do. And if you are new to this, or if you're finding that you're attracting people's energies, if you're absorbing people's stuff all day long, or you realize that like, I feel really super upset, but I'm not sure why this doesn't feel like mine. If you're an empath, this is a really good thing to do. So you get to have this bubble around you and it's going to help day by day by day by day by day. It's going to get easier and easier. So again, if you want to make it a long and drawn out visualization, you're seeing the bubble, you're sitting with it, you're feeling all the things, you can do that. If you just want to make it a fast one, because you got to run into Walmart, you can do like a fast visualization of that bubble. Another thing that I do, I don't know if you're familiar with chakras, but if you are, one thing that I like to do before I go into a big space with big energies and lots of people is I'll do this on every single chakra, but I'm going to show you up here at the throat chakra since that's what you can see. I start at my root chakra and I visualize that my chakra is open, and then I put my hand in front of it and I visualize that I'm closing it. And I do that for every single chakra. And I do that, it's not like blocking it, it's a safe closure so that we can close that up so that it's not just like open to receive everybody's stuff. So super duper cool, super duper easy, super cool ways to just get started by helping with the grounding and calling back your energy. So these are super helpful. So these are most helpful for calling back your energy, getting your energy back, protecting your energy, blocking it so that other people can't just get their energy into yours. Sometimes, believe it or not, sometimes people are sending energy at you because they don't like you or they're unhealthy people, unhealed people. So they're sending stuff at you. But here's the believe it or not part. Sometimes they don't even know. Sometimes they're just miserable and cranky and maybe hateful people in their own lives. If they're just miserable and they're just they don't even know that they're sending stuff at you. So that can happen also. Sometimes people can just send it and not even know. So those are ways to protect your energy. Let's talk about ways to get grounded. My personal favorite way to get grounded is to I will literally stand outside bare feet in the ground. I put my bare feet in the ground and I put my hands out and I visualize on my feet and I'm looking at my feet, or I'm standing out there with my eyes closed. So you've got your feet in the ground and I'm visualizing the tree roots growing out of my feet down into the earth. And I visualize the whole thing like down, down, down into Mother Earth they go. And I watch as they go through the grass and the rocks and the levels and the layers and the magma and all the volcanic stuff in the earth that I don't really know the scientific order of. and I watch them go down into Mother Earth's core, and I visualize there's a great big tree of life down there already. So my roots are wrapping and intermingling and intertwining into this tree of life tree, and they are wrapped in there. And I know that these roots are forever grounded and safe and sturdy, and I've got nourishment that I can absorb from Mother Earth. And I know that anything that I want to send down will send down into the earth, and I can be like, hey, bye, I don't need you anymore, yuck energy. And Mother Earth will take it and absorb it and turn it into love for the earth. So I am visualizing that. I'm still standing outside. I'm seeing that as the roots are coming back up and the nourishment is coming back up, I'm seeing my legs turning into a tree trunk. My body is tree. Everything is tree. My arms are branches and my fingers are little sticky, leafy tree branches. And I will be waving outside, swaying in the breeze, just visualizing that my body is a tree. That's my all-time favorite. That's my favorite one to do. So a couple other ways to do if you're not quite ready for that. You're like, Brandy, this sounds weird. It does. I get it. I know. And maybe you're not a good visualizer. That's okay. I also recommend that you just sit outside bare feet if you can. If you can't, then put your butt on the ground, like on the ground, on the grass, like put your hands in the dirt, put your hands on the ground. If you can just sit outside and put even your hands on the ground and just feel for a little bit, that is going to help you. Putting your hands, your body parts on the ground is going to help you to get grounded and feel that connection, that safety, that rooting. So these are a couple ways for you to get grounded. You can also, of course, sit with your stones. You can meditate, just like a little calling with the calling back of the energy, and also like a root chakra frequency music. My brain my brain left me, but you can sit pop some frequency music on for grounding, and if you can do that while sitting outside, that's going to be even cooler. So I hope these help you, and if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm happy to give any guidance along the way. I thank you so much.